When Fred has finished tillering the bow, he hands it on to Richard. Richard will then sand the bow. Having sanded it, he'll check the draw weight, and then he'll mark it to length for the final fitting of the horn nocks, which he then drills. You'll note we're using a tapered drill bit so that we get a tapered hole in the horn. The end of the bow will be tapered to match, and we'll have a rough knock for the top and the bottom. The ends of the bow are usually slimmed down such that they run smoothly into the taper, and the horn knock fits onto that taper without any loose movement, so that you get a strong, firm fit with no gaggle. Once we're happy with the fit, glue is applied into the horn. We use an activator on the wood, which helps the glue to penetrate into the fibres of the timber, and the horn is glued onto the end of the bow. When the glue's had time to cure, excess horn is trimmed off on the bandsaw. We then shape the horn into the familiar shape of the horn knock, and this is all done using files, rasps, scrapers, sandpaper. We can sometimes do a little bit of additional shaping using the roller on the end of a belt sander. And then we pre-cut piece of horn which we're going to insert as an arrow plate, marking carefully round it with a sharp knife. We've then got a clear mark on the bow where we can gently chisel a shallow pocket for the horn to be glued into. This is a fairly careful and delicate job, and once the horn and the pocket are a good fit, we can glue the horn into the pocket, and as you can see there's a large lump of excess horn there which we can trim off and use to make another horn knock in another bow later. The horn in the bow is then filed such that it fits smoothly into the bow, leaving a slight rounded projection to keep the arrow always running on the arrow plate and never on the wood. This is sanded in to leave a perfect fit. We finally shape and finish the limb tips and the horn nocks together. They're then sanded. String groove is cut into the horn knock. And then we'll cut a stringer groove above the string groove itself so that all of our bows can be strung using a stringer. And that's the knock fitted to the bow.